Hey, so this is me. This is me not doing my teeth. This is me not doing my hair. This is me. Right now I am carding. I don't have the grip strength or the muscular strength to use two carders at the same time because you have to pull the wire mesh of this against the wire mesh of the other, and it's about 35 pounds a pull. So instead I use a cheap hairbrush and I do a light card. What am I carding? I am carding dead pillow fiber. Why am I carding dead pillow fiber? Because I have some. Because it actually cards up into a really, really nice nylon. A lot of premium fibers, or a lot of premium, the fibers that you buy to spin, have Firestar added in, and Firestar is a white glittery fiber. Pillow fiber isn't quite glittery, but it adds a really nice white touch. And nylon dyes at a different rate than wool, so when you add the nylon in, see, I just put a whole bunch of big fluffies on. When you add the nylon in, you get two different tones on the dyeing, which really doesn't address why I'm carding pillow fiber. I'm carding pillow fiber because I need to be doing something, and every time I stand up I get incredibly dizzy. And I went over to do some spinning, and it wasn't happening. Spinning takes some hand-eye coordination that I just don't have right now. So, now all of those are all lined up in the same order. Is it perfect? No, but see, things like this will spin out in a nice big fat lump, and it'll look like you did it on purpose. Why am I carding pillow fiber? Because I have pillow fiber. Because I have the neck injury, I go through a lot of pillows because I night sweat and they compress and they quit giving support and the neck starts hurting and I go get another $10 pillow or $5 pillow. IKEA has the best pillows. IKEA, trust me, okay? And as a result, I wind up with bags of dead pillow fiber because I'm a skinflint and I'm not going to throw away perfectly good fiber. When I first started spinning as an adult, I started spinning with pillow fiber because I'd spent most of my adult life thinking I was allergic to wool. Because if I go into the mall and I walk up to that beautiful wool sweater and I put the back of my hand against that fiber, I'll get a rash. The cashmere, the Icelandic, any of the pretty sweaters that are wool in a retail environment. If I go to put a wool sweater on, even if it's from the thrift store and it's been washed 10,000 times, or maybe twice, because people don't wash their wool sweaters for some reason, if I wear that sweater, it itches, and I can get a rash, and I can get blisters. And I thought that was the wool because you're told you're allergic to wool. But it's not the wool. I'm allergic to Woolite. I'm allergic to the majority of the wool cleaners on the market. I'm allergic to a conditioning agent that some of the commercial carding places use when they're processing wool. But I'm not allergic to the wool itself, and I'm not allergic to the lanolin itself. So, I forgot where I was going. I forget where I'm going a lot. I try to hide that in the videos, but it's a reality. Chronic pain tip of the morning. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. One of my rules in life is the household gets up. The household has an alarm that goes off and the household gets up. That's me. Yeah, I talk about myself in the third person a lot of times. But even when we have friends staying over or living with us, the household gets up. Why? Because it's just too easy to wake up in pain, with your sinuses full, with a headache, just not feeling it, and lay there and waste 4 hours trying to convince yourself that you can get up and realize it's not that bad. So if the household gets up, you have the option. Now I'm pulling it out into an easily spinnable length. This is called pre-drafting. If you pre-draft your fiber, it spins a lot faster, a lot easier, and a lot smoother, more consistent. You don't have to fight with it. Pre-drafting is the key to spinning fast, and pre-drafting is the key to spinning professional. Anyway, always, it's the work you don't see that goes into making the work you do see easier and better. Anyway, the household gets up because one time out of 3, I'll wake up on a bad day and I'll get up and it'll all just go away and I'll be fine and I'll have a good day. And one time out of 3, I'll get up, I'll have a cup of coffee, I'll sit in the chair for an hour, and then I'll go back to bed. One time out of 3. And one time out of 3, I'll get up and I'll have a day like today where I'm just not feeling it. The headaches are better. The seizure meds are helping. I think a large part of the headaches are 1, hormones, that whole menopause thing, and 2, the cheap-ass coffee from Cash and Carry seems to have a very variable caffeine load. 1 cup of coffee perks me right up, and 1 cup of coffee I didn't even feel like I had a cup of coffee. And it took me a while to realize that was happening. So I think that between the hormones and the coffee, that's a large part of the headaches. But there is seizure sign, and I just popped. See? Fingernail? Haha. They come off. See? There is seizure sign, and I'm going to keep up with the cycle for a little bit longer. But the household gets up. The household can go back to bed if it wants. You gotta get out of bed. You have to get up and you have to make that first effort, have that first cup of coffee, and then decide where your pain level is. Don't decide it's a bad day while you're still lying in bed. Except on those rare days when it is a bad day. And yeah, I'm not judging, or I'm not saying you can't stay in bed. I'm just saying that's one of my secrets. Anyway, I'm sitting here. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I'm eating a protein bar for my 3:45 dinner lunch thing. I eat every 4 hours. This is my protein bar and drinking a cup of really bad coffee. Probably shouldn't have taken the bite while talking, huh? Yeah. That was my thought. I'll be sitting here until the husband gets home at 6. I'll get about 20 of these pads done. That's my day. Talk to you later.